Friends, today I am before you for an important discussion regarding the genetically modified crops. Now, when you talk about the genetically modified crops, you will come to know that there are different types of genetically modified crops which are very much useful for the human beings. Now, if you go for the genetically modified crops, you will come to know that why this particular genetically modified crop is needed, because there is a large number of the overgrowing population, and this overgrowing population we have to be uh, give them ample amount of food, nutritious food, and therefore this genetically modified crops is needed. Now, next is that these genetically modified crops, they are having different varieties with various compositions which are used for this particular crop. Now, next, presently you are well aware of the brinjal, you are well aware of the particularly potatoes and the other plants. Okay. Now, if you go for the recent trend, you will find presently cotton, rice, fruits, pulses, plantation, these are very important regarding the genetically modified crops. Now, why this particular thing is necessary? This thing is necessary because what the heavy demand of the food by the particularly people, and here specific bacterium can also be used to have the plant resistance gene, and this for the first experiment was carried out in USA in 1950s, and later on various other multinational companies have tried for the genetically modified crops. At the same time, the bacillus species can be used for the genetically modified crops. Moreover, the the plant which is produced, which must have energy or yield of high cost, and the insect resistance must also be there, and there must be also safety. Now, this is a small procedure where you can have the particularly overlook that why this type of thing is to be taken into consideration. So you use a bacterium, then insert that gene in the particularly plant, and then you yield the more amount of the particular aspect. Now, again, what are the good plants which are grown for the genetically modified plants, that is corn, tobacco, then the soybean, papaya, sugarcane, cotton, potato, rice, cauliflower, cabbage, and peppers. These are some of the plants. Now, this is a development of the genetically modified plants which started from 1983. Then first transgenic plant was prepared. Later on, it was also prepared with various types of the particularly multinational companies where the bacillus species were used and the transgenic plants were being used. Now, if you go for the development, there is a lot of good development of these plants by using a transgene method, by using a transgenic breeding. Okay, and at the same time, now persons are getting more yield of the cotton from this BT cotton, also called as BT cotton. Okay, and this is a graph where you show that is the growth of BT cotton and how it has changed tremendously from 2002 to 2008. Okay, and at the same time the yield is now also increased to more than 50 times, 60 times. Okay, and therefore these plants have gained more importance in today's scenario. Okay, now here these are some of the diseases on the genetically modified plants as which I have shown by the figure, and very importantly you have to take care of these all diseases so that you will have good amount of plants in their particular society. At the same time, there are different institutions, organizations where you will find this type of growth, this type of thinking. Okay, thank you one and all for patient hearing. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel, Law Jurist Dr. Pramod Vagmari. Thank you one and all.